Leading this investigation, but it's about a 40-minute drive away over in Melcroft, close to Seven Springs, where this all unfolded just before 3 o'clock in the morning, and it doesn't appear it had anything to do with actually washing cars, even though it happened at a car wash. The big question tonight, why were all of these people there? Tonight we have learned after a state police press conference the names of the 4 victims who died in this. They are as follows: 21-year-old Seth Klein, 23-year-old Courtney Snyder, 25-year-old Chelsea Klein, and 27-year-old William Porterfield, who was described as a companion of the 25-year-old Chelsea Klein. We know the suspected shooter is 28-year-old Timothy Smith. State police discussed the weaponry found on him at the scene.
Timothy Smith was armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle, a 9mm handgun, and also possessed a .308 rifle. Timothy Smith was wearing a body armor carrier without the ballistic panels inserted and had several magazines for the AR-15 and 9mm handgun.
Now, state police are not revealing tonight how these 6 people knew each other, but again, according to family members, we're told that Chelsea Klein was the ex-girlfriend of that alleged shooter, Tim Smith. 28-year-old Tim Smith is clinging to life at the hospital with a gunshot wound to the head, possibly self-inflicted, after Pennsylvania State Police say he shot 4 people to death this morning at Ed's Car Wash in the small town of Melcroft. Sierra Kolarik says Tim Smith was her sister Chelsea Klein's boyfriend until a breakup before Christmas.
I mean, now I can see it. He has a very obsessive personality. He would leave her stuff on her car. You know, she'd get done with work and she'd come out and there'd be a case of beer on her hood or scratch off tickets or anything. If he found out she was sick, he'd bring her flowers. He loved her.
But Kolarik believes that love turned to a dangerous obsession, and this morning, murder.
She's fun.
It's okay.
Chelsea Klein, her 21-year-old brother Seth Klein, 23-year-old Courtney Snyder, and 27-year-old William Porterfield were all found dead. State police say they have no idea why everyone was at the car wash, but do believe Smith, the shooter, was waiting for them, armed with an AR-15 rifle and a 9mm handgun. Massive bullet holes were visible on the green pickup truck that held Chelsea Klein and William Porterfield. Amazingly, police say a woman in the back seat of that truck ducked down and survived the shooting with only minor injuries from the broken glass. Kolarik's boyfriend, Ryan Green, says he'd known Tim Smith for 10 years.
There's no explanation for any of this. As far as I know, every single person there was kind-hearted. I've known Tim since I was 15, 16 years old.
Multiple state police investigators raided Smith's home nearby, where neighbors say he had many firearms. His alleged actions with some of those weapons have now changed the lives of many families forever.
It's just crazy. It all boils down to you really never know somebody.
Now again, state police saying that Tim Smith is in a hospital on life support. They do not expect him to survive his injuries. They said it's not clear whether this gunshot wound was self-inflicted, but it quite possibly might be. And finally, this area, this car wash, not near a bar, not near a restaurant, very unclear right now why all 6 people were there before 3 a.m. Reporting live tonight from State Police Barracks in Uniontown, Bo Berman, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.